If you ride a bike, you're always wondering how much it weighs, and you're always running into people who are telling you that their bike's lighter than yours, and you should replace your dropper post with a titanium dropper post, and they'll say, my bike weighs 15 pounds, bro. Can't believe how heavy yours is. And you pick them up, and one feels heavier than the other, but you can't tell how heavy, and so it's pretty much whoever the best liar is has the lightest bike. So how is a cheap way possible to weigh your bike? And the answer is, since the airport started charging extra money for luggage over 50 pounds, you can get these luggage scales really cheap. And it's just a basic scale with a little strap on it. You put the strap around the bike, you lift it up, and you find out how much it weighs. So let's get right into the weights. We're going to check a hardtail bike, a cross-country bike, and a downhill bike to see how much they weigh. These are by no means are the lightest bikes in the world. This one was $350 to hardtail. We put a fork on it that's a couple pounds lighter. The cross-country bike was $900 new. We put a fork that's 3 pounds lighter on the front, or 2.5, and then the back one is Mac Daddy downhill mountain bike that's pretty heavy, old school 2012 model. So let's get into the weights. All right, so let's zero it out, and then this is the Diamondback Axis. If I can get my hand to stop shaking, looks like right around 31.5 pounds. People will say that's damn heavy for a hardtail. You're probably right. A lot of it's all the steel down here. I should have got the fancy pants aluminum cranks, but I'm happy with it. Next up, 2016 Diamondback Recoil Comp 27.5 with a Manitou Marcour fork. I'm old, but I can still do a 33.5 pound bicep curl. That's pretty damn good, considering that it weighs just a little bit more than my hardtail, and it's got all this nonsense on the back to keep you comfortable. All right, next up, the Mac Daddy. This is a Santa Cruz Heckler 2012 model with the dropper post everywhere. So obviously not the lightest bike in the world. You got heavy forks, heavy steel shock, dropper post, but this thing is badass and indestructible. Sometimes weight isn't everything. You don't want the lightest carbon fiber bike if you're me, because this one can take a beating better than any bike ever made ever. So let's put her on the scale, see how she weighs, boys. All right, doing a curl again. This is my workout for the day. So you're looking at around 37.5 pounds for this one, which again really isn't bad if you compare it to that bike. It's probably bad compared to the new fancy pants hyperbolic racing bike that comes out this year that costs 10 grand, but you know, just a couple pounds more and you get a lot more durability and this big fat fox shock. So now what your assignment is to buy one of these scales. You can get them pretty cheap. You go on eBay or Amazon, probably get one for 10 bucks with free shipping or thereabouts. I don't know, I haven't looked, but that's your job to look. But you can get one fairly cheap, and you just carry it in your bag with you, and then when you go mountain biking and some guy wants to start lying about how light his bike is, say, let's put it on the scale, bro. Scale never lies. And then you'll know.
You are fake news.
If he's a liar, and if you should buy the unobtainable titanium cranks and alloy seat post and reticulating lightweight thermidor and put it on your bike, or if it's all lies and you should just stick with what you got because steel doesn't break. Drop a post everywhere.